A bit of a clear out because every so often I ship some stuff to the workshop in Sierra Leone from here. This is an English workshop. They had a bunch of 6-volt batteries with their chargers. That's all got shipped. And then here I had a spring compress which I've never used. And so I've sent that as well because sometimes they find it difficult to get hold of these things, or they're actually quite expensive because not many people want them. So I've got a bit of space here, so I might pull that, put it in there just for now. This will go eventually. This is a Mark 1, a European Mark 1 Prius, or Mark 2 if you're a purist. The battery from that, which it doesn't matter. And I want to, yeah. Oh, I see. You put it on there, don't you? I want to be able to charge this, and I've got a video of me charging these things using mains and bridge rectifiers. Quite trivially simple. So I need to get that one up to voltage. These are all out of a Mark 3, one of those. Okay. And I need to, I guess, check the voltages of those, but what I do need to do is set up a system to cycle them so that we can actually get the... Now, I can buy, the thing is I don't see, I've seen on websites there are, equipment you can buy, and these things, they're like £100. And you can charge 4. And it's like, what? You know what I mean? I have a bank of, 12 or something? Perhaps more. So that means that if I want to do it, either I have to wait, because they take ages, because they cycle them. So it takes a day, sort of thing, I think. Right? To cycle all of these cells. Right? Or I can rig up something that's actually quite simple. That'll probably cost me less than £100, dollars, whatever. Right? Which will cycle them manually. Sort of. Basically, just put a resistor across and discharge it. Right? And then charge it and see how long it takes. Sort of thing. That sort of thing. That's the sort of thing I got in mind. And I can charge in parallel. You see? Because you can just put an impromptu bus bar with a bit of copper wire across all of those, which I've got a video of. It's pretty simple. And then you put your positive on there to charge and your negative down there. That's it. Bob's your uncle. Done, done. Oh, actually, it's positive there. Or even there. And negative. It doesn't matter. So, yes, I can see people who buy these chargers. But it'll cost me like, I don't know. To charge those, it's going to cost me, if I want to do them all together, that's going to cost me the best part of £500. Dollars, whatever. But I want to do something cheap. That cost me... This is my variable voltage DC power pack. It's funny, really. I have 3 kilowatt isolators, so I can plug that into an isolator, and then the output you can see there, you might be able to see, is a bridge rectifier, and this is an auto transformer. Auto transformers don't have isolation, so you can put an isolation transformer, or you could just use it as it is, right? And that gives me a variable voltage DC power pack up to 330 volts from zero, right? That cost, I think it cost me £30 for the actual variable voltage auto transformer, and the rest of the stuff cost me, I don't know, less than a fiver. So for less than $50, right, I've now got a fully variable power pack. It's not regulated, but I've got a fully variable power pack from 0 to 300 and whatever, 30 volts. Or I can spend £1,000 on the same thing, but it's an actual bona fide power pack. It's like, what? Any idiot can spend money. The intelligent thing to do is to find some way of doing it on low resource and cheaply, but still manage to do it without, causing any problems, sort of thing, obviously. I mean, I could stick a 12 volt, I did do that, charge the battery with a 12 volt battery charger, yeah? Put it on the pack, and they all got fucked, because they all bled down. Yeah. So, I'm trying to do it in a sensible way. I've got power packs, which are regulated power packs, right, which go up to 120 volts and cost me about £50, $60, right? And a regulated bench power pack will charge that. You just set the current and the voltage, and then you're done. And I actually have one. And so that's why I'm bleating on now, because I'm doing it here. You see, this is a standard bench. These things are quite common. 15 volts is on currently. Okay, and I've got the current limit at 1 amp, you can see, and I'm actually charging lithium ions. Now I'm doing them while I'm in the shop. That looks a bit bad. Let's move that out of the way. You see, I'm doing them while I'm in the shop, and I'm just doing them in series because I actually want to just simply bring the charge up. Right? They're all at different conditions and charge levels, but I'm just putting that in, and I want that to get up to, I don't know. I might stop it at 20 and then check the cell voltages. Okay, but I want to just simply get some charge into them because some of them were really flat. They were flat, like really badly flat, like 0, not even millivolts. But some of them look okay. Like these ones, they don't look like they're blebbed. You can see there's one there. That one's probably got dendrites inside it, but that one actually has voltage on it. I mean, these have been sat for like a couple of months. There's obviously something else here that's got dendrites and a bit fatter, possibly. And I got them upstairs where, to be quite honest, once you put charge in them, they tend to not be so fat, unless I'm just pretending to myself, which is quite possible as well. Yeah, so I'm getting some charge in them, and what I'm trying to do is get to the point where I can actually put a parallel charger on it, and then that means I can actually just leave it to charge them up to a respectable voltage, like 4 volts, and it will do it, and it'll take ages to do it. And then so that it's 0 current, yeah, and then that means I can actually use the pack in the car. It's recovered, sort of enough to be usable, as a test pack essentially. Yeah. Anyway, back to the steering wheel.